where all the veterinary medicine and agriculture work happens at the University of Minnesota. I've been here since October of 2003, so I've spent most of my career here at the University of Minnesota, and it's been a really good place for me. We had proposed to start collecting data from the entire poultry industry on broiler farms, turkey farms, and egg-laying farms in the United States with respect to their antimicrobial usage. That is a big undertaking and requires a considerable level of trust from the companies that are in that industry. So it felt like I was at a good point in my career. I had been doing this for almost 20 years with funding from both our FDA here in the United States as well as the U.S. Poultry and Egg Association. We were able to turn that into a national project, and that was when it really started to feel like I was contributing substantially to the area of medicine's stewardship.
The work that he's done between the food animal industry and antimicrobial use, trying to understand food animal usage of antimicrobials, is extremely unique. I don't know anywhere else in the world where you have the industry not being forced to provide that information, but voluntarily giving it to Randy so that he can then compile it and share it with both the veterinary and the human medical community.
From an international perspective, it has been incredibly rewarding to be part of some of these international meetings or organizations that are discussing how different countries or regions are trying to tackle the problem. So I see some of my work at this point being used to help educate and help form policy in some of these other parts of the world. But that's not to say that there isn't room for improvement here in the US as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Randy Singer.
The medicine stewardship for me is an incredibly important category because it's about how do we prevent disease, and if disease appears, how do we treat that disease in animal populations. So I look at medicine stewardship as this interplay between prevention and treatment. How do we optimize the way we raise our animals so we're trying to prevent disease from happening in the first place?